Okay, this is take 18, and we're at the Ayers Hotel in Anaheim, California.
We're
this is
drunk, tired.
Yeah, we're like stupid tired. So anyway, we are on our Minecraft, Minecon, Harry Potter World, Epic Amtrak 2016 adventure. So, like I said, we're here at the Ayers Hotel in Anaheim. It's about midnight Thursday, going into Friday. We started our epic adventure leaving Squim at 5 a.m. Lane Briggs and Erica Bauer looking out for the dogs for us while we're gone. So thanks for that. We packed up our truck and booked it to Seattle. Went to Extra Park. We're flying back, so we decided to park at a park and fly. So when we fly back, that we'll have the car right there. So went to Extra Park, $8 a day, awesome place to park. Never had any problems, parked there for years. Then we took the shuttle to the airport and then yellow cabbed it. It was $50 to yellow cab it to King Street Station through traffic. Yeah, it was like half hour back up in traffic. But Leah doesn't want to Uber, and we looked at the light rail, but it was kind of dicey on whether the timing was going to work out. So we just broke down and yellow cabbed it. Guy was cool, so that worked out. Got to the station at 9 for a 9:30 departure. Leah had read on the webpage that if the train leaves an hour, if they're there an hour early or an hour late, they consider that on time. Well, they were bang on because our 9:30 train pulled out at 10:30. So off to Seattle or off to Anaheim we looked at the different options. The sleeper cars, we would have to get two because only two people per sleeper car. And that was like $3,200, so that was out. Then we looked at business class. Business class was like around $2,000, and the seats had a little more leg room. You get to eat in the, or you get to be in the parlor car instead of the lounge car with all of us in the steerage. So different lounge car. They said that lounge car had Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi was spotty and intermittent. It was cell based, so. Didn't seem to be enough bang for the buck to pony up the extra bones for the business class. So we went to the El Cheapo route and went coach. I think it was about $840, $880 for the four of us. No, well, which was it?
$300. It was $400 total.
Was it $400 total?
Total.
Oh, so it was like $400 total. I thought it was more than that. Anyway, it's the Coast Starliner. If you want to look it up and check it out. Anyway, went coach. It was actually pretty good. I want to say there was like 60 seats per car. There's an upper deck and a lower deck. Had 5 bathrooms. The bathrooms were kind of the downer. They're smaller than an airplane bathroom. The ones I went in were fairly clean.
I cleaned mine before I went in.
He cleaned hers the one time she went in. I think Aaron held it the whole way. He refuses to use the bathroom. So, but you do have to be able to dislocate your shoulders, be double jointed in a contortionist to finish the job, if you know what I mean.
We found a handicap bathroom that.
Oh, Leah did find a handicap bathroom that had grab rails and enough room to put her foot up. So that worked out for her. Anyway, they've also got dressing rooms in case you want to change and freshen up. So it was pretty cool. The seats were awesome. The seats were bigger than an airplane seat. They reclined way further back, and they didn't mess up the person behind you. They had a footstool, and they had like this little calf supporter thing, jigger, that when you reclined all the way back, it was like being in Dad's Lazy Boy. Or Bishop's Lazy Boy, and it was pretty comfortable for what you were doing.
You could go in and out without bumping seats in front of you.
Yeah, you were able to climb in and out without climbing over the top of somebody. It was pretty good. There was a 110 outlet right there at your seat. There was lighting and air like an airplane did. Blackout curtains were great. Lots of overhead storage. We each carried a carry-on bag and a backpack, except for Leah, who had a carry-on bag and her purse. And then we carried 2 cooler bags full of food on. I'll touch on that in a minute. But anyway, all of the Amtrak employees were awesome. They were really helpful. They were polite. They were...
made sure we didn't forget Ryan.
They made sure that Ryan did make it on the train instead of Barbara, because we almost left him. But anyway, they were awesome. They were on the ball. They were smart. They were well groomed. They didn't smell funky. The whole train didn't smell funky, surprisingly enough, for that many of us on there for that long a time. It was actually pretty good. So, again, when we took naps in the afternoon, again, we started really early at Odark, and then we went to bed about 9:30 or 10. Lights out on the train at 10 o'clock. So, again, we assumed the position, toes up, and had our $20 awesome Costco down comforters, and those rocked. Bring your own blanket and pillow. They don't provide, and it was definitely a lot more comfortable with that. So, yeah, no, it was comfortable. You woke up, I don't know, every couple hours to shift cheeks because where you were bearing weight would get sore after a while. It's not like a bed, but it was surprisingly comfortable. I slept really well. And everybody was quiet until like 7 o'clock when things started picking up. So pretty decent sleep for sleeping on a train with a bunch of other people you don't know. So yeah, sleeping was good. Food was important. Food is important. So a couple things. We tried a breakfast. We had a breakfast there. The boys had like a scrambled egg. Like I had 3 scrambled eggs, a croissant, about a half of a potato, diced kind of country hash brown potatoes, and
skinny bacon.
Added 2 pieces of bacon for $3.50, and it was Applewood smoked bacon, but it looked like visqueen. It was like you could see through it. I think Aaron got the special breakfast, which they didn't know the price for, but we ordered it anyway. And it was like a piece of French toast, an egg, and the bacon. And did you get a piece of bread, Aaron? No. So that was 16 bones. So after orange juices and everything, it was about $60 for breakfast for the 4 of us. And it was, yeah.
In their defense, the French toast was pretty good.
Okay. Aaron says the French toast was pretty good.
The flavor of everything was pretty good. It was just really expensive.
Yeah.
For me, and it was served on plastic, and it just wasn't the experience I thought it would be.
So, yeah, it was decent. It wasn't a $60 breakfast, but it wasn't bad either. I would eat it if I had
the oak table.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't oak table, but it wasn't nasty either. So, then we did a lunch. We did a lunch in the dining car. Leah and Aaron had the Angus burger, which was good but dry. Ryan and I had the pork shank, which was actually pretty good. It was small. Again, it was 2 small pork shanks and like a ice cream scooper full of mashed potatoes. Decent, yeah, good. It was, I think, $15 or something like that a plate. So, again, lunch was almost $100 for the 4 of us with breakfast. With beverages. So, wouldn't do it again. So Leah saved our bacon. She planned, and we brought 2 bags, a dry bag and a cooler bag full of lunch meats and cheeses and bread for sandwiches and olives and crackers and hummus and
veggies,
beef jerky and vegetables and more hummus and peanut butter and all good like picnicking, backpacking type stuff. And that really sustained us. That really pushed us through. We tried snack food out of the snack bar a few times. It was really expensive. So like a Hebrew hot dog and a bun was $5. 12-ounce can of soda was
they make wicked
$2.25. The $7 Bloody Mary that Leah had was awesome. Corona is $7 Corona was never bad. But like a Snickers bar for $3 and like a
the pizza pizza.
The pizza pocket thing was decent, and it was $7. So it was super expensive. I guess the moral of the story is, ballpark type food, ballpark prices. So pack your own food, especially if you're on a long trip. So that was awesome. The food that Leah made, and we just kind of snacked throughout the day. Met some cool people. There were some really cool people from all over.
Yeah, the culture's so different. Tour guides.
The National Park Service has rail to trail guides that from Seattle to Portland and Sacramento to Santa Barbara did a kind of their tour guide thing and explained all about, Commencement Bay, Tacoma Harbor, all that stuff was really cool to learn about. The mountains in Tenino. Learned a lot about our area that I didn't know. And same thing of the Southern California piece or Central California piece. We actually went through Vandenberg Air Force Base, which was pretty cool. Got to see some missile silos and
has his new retirement job.
Oh yeah, they're pegging me because I'm that guy. That's going to be my retirement gig, but we'll see.
The talking, not the Air Force Base.
Yeah, the talking, not the Air Force Base. But got to see the West Coast Space Shuttle launch platform. There was a wildland fire going on, so we got to see some fire action go on when we went by. Lots of cool stuff. So it was, if I was just traveling from point A to point B, I would fly. But if you want to have a bit of a trip, spend some time with the family, get to see some sights,
Awesome.
it was great. We read books, we played cards.
Saw every biome.
We saw every biome in the Minecraft world along the train route. It did snow going over the pass from Oregon to California, so we saw the snow biome as well. But anyway, it was cool. I might do it again. I don't know that I would do it as a mode of transportation, but definitely it was cool. So
the sand dunes, the kids love the sand dunes.
Anyway, that's it for tonight. We're bushed. We have scrubbed the Amtrak office now, and we're just
happy to be laying flat.
Happy to be flat. You see, Leah's about passed out over there. The boys over there. So tomorrow is Universal Studios Harry Potter World.
The
boys are treating us with their Bane's Bones wages, and we're looking forward to that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little rundown, and we'll catch you up later. Bye.